Hi, I'm Allison, and I'm here to talk about something that maybe seems simple, but is really, really important, and that's how accessing opportunity can be a life changer. I have worked in affordable housing for over 8.5 years, and what I've learned is that access to opportunities and resources can truly be a life changer. What I've also learned is conversely, without access, someone can truly get stuck. My role is in supporting resident services. What is resident services? We work to connect our clients with resources, community services, creating stability, financial capability, enriching opportunities, and helping them build communities of support. What we've seen is that through these connections, our residents improve their capacity to reach the goals that they set for themselves and for their families. Let's face it, we all face struggles. Little struggles like, I can't seem to find my keys, or where are my shoes, or big struggles like my car won't start, or some of us, how am I going to feed my kids at the end of this month? Whether we acknowledge it or even realize it, most of us here probably have ample access to resources and connections that have been provided for us that help us overcome these challenges when they arise. But the disproportionate number of the folks that we serve do not, and then they can get stuck. So today I want to introduce you to 3 inspiring individuals who are all examples of how access to opportunity have made a difference and make a difference in other lives as well. First, I want you to meet Mary. Mary lives in Park Heights. She's had her share of struggles, but she's always stayed focused on her goals. And her goals are not necessarily for personal attainment, but to help others. Because of the nature of her goals, her relationship with resident services has been one of a partnership. She works together to access resources and bring food, fun, and spirits to over 300 individuals in the community that she resides in Park Heights. Each month, Mary helps feed over 100 residents, and this is just one area where she works. Because of this commitment, next month, her and a team are going to be traveling to Louisville, where she'll be, among other things, receiving the National Dorothy Richardson Service Award. Now I want you to meet Don. Don also lives in Park Heights, and he moved there about 10 years ago. He had some big struggles as well, and this is a story that may seem familiar to you. Don faced a serious health crisis, and as a result, he was unable to work. As happens, of course, when you cannot work, is that the bills can pile up, credit suffers, and a financial crisis can ensue. He did manage to find a stable home, and through that stability, he was able to address his health crisis and the concerns, and he got better, and he was ready to tackle the goals that he'd set for himself. He needed some connections to do that, though. He met with a financial coach. He was able to pay down his debts, rebuild his credit, and even start to save. He got connected with a job program, and he's now on a path for a new career. Sky's the limit for Don. Who knows what he'll do next? Buy a home, maybe go back to school. Now let's meet Latasha. She's had her share of struggles as well. She's a single mom, was living in East Baltimore with her 2 kids. She felt stuck. She didn't have access to opportunities, and she was struggling to make ends meet. But she wanted more for her and for her kids. So she reached out to a financial coach as well, and she also reached out to a job coach. She was connected to a job opportunity. She worked hard to complete the required training and the certification that came with that new job. And now she has a new career in health and a new home and a new car, and her kids are happy in their new school. These inspiring stories of achievement are unique to them, but they speak to the broader truth that without access to opportunity that many of us take for granted, the struggles, big and little, can be persistent roadblocks that won't go away. But when provided with the opportunity to access resources and make connections, the difference can be life-changing. It can mean the difference between just getting a job or multiple jobs, as can sometimes be the case, and getting by week to week or month to month, or finding an opportunity for a career with career advancement opportunities and a family-supporting wage. These 3 individuals that I've introduced you to have shown what's possible, and they've inspired me and they've inspired others in their community in the process. I'm grateful that they've allowed me to share their stories today, and I'm even more grateful that they accepted my invitation to be here tonight. And if one more time you could just stand and be acknowledged for all the hard work that you've done. Thank you.